Hey guys, today is my first time playing the Outer Worlds. This is gonna be my first playthrough, so also can you leave comments down below giving me tips, because I know almost nothing about this game. Besides that, I'm going to be doing a sniper stealth kind of thing. And okay. So, as you can see, I made my intelligence perception very high. Everything else is going to just be left average. I made my stuff with weapons higher and sneak, hack, and lockpick higher because, yeah, I watched a video to see if that was good, and it said to do that. And so let's get going. Uh-oh. What's happened?
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
What's going on?
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers.
Uh-oh, Star Wars.
Initiate skip jump.
Uh-oh. Star Wars. Told ya. He just jumped into hyper speed. My speed. Ooh, Terra 2. You've been hit.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%.
Ooh.
Power levels down to 9%. If drive is
Shit.
inoperable.
Ooh. He does not look too happy. Wait, did I get out?
There you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying
Wait,
results.
what?
It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction.
I don't want that to
Something
happen.
wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes?
I don't trust you.
Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Oh, okay. Can I leave? Scary! This is scary. Save me. Remember the hope. Something Rockwell raises a glass to our lost brothers and sisters.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working?
Yes, it's
there you
working.
are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name
Yes.
is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site.
Okay.
He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress.
Yay.
I'll check in with you as soon as you land.
Okay.
Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Okay. Are you a colonist? Well, I guess he didn't get to answer that. Oof. That was probably a really rough landing. How do I know how to operate this?
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Oh,
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh?
yeah?
Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Even if I do... Alright. Wait, wrong way. I was going the right way. Can I not? Okay, so I can't slide. What the heck is this? Sir, are you okay? Oh, he has nothing that I need, so... Oh, okay.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
This does not seem good. Well, there's no fall damage. There's still fall damage. Okay, now I feel better.
Hey, you, come here.
Oh, hello, sir.
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
What happened to
We
you?
were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him.
Oh, good job.
Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just
probably
barely
really-
scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
I'll help you.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Gibbering,
Marauders.
flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns.
Oh, okay.
Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to...
Sorry, we're trying to do something.
Track marauders.
Okay.
See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot.
Oh, gosh.
Not bad, huh?
You're gonna like help. You're an idiot. Give me your gun. I got a someone around their ship illegal. I'll hunt him down for you.
You'd better take my gun then. Careful. It's worth more to the company than I am. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Good job, man.
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with anti-Cleo? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Can you tell me where I am?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
I'm off then. Yep, I know how to attack. Oh, scary. Oh,
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me?
yeah.
What in the...
Tactical time violation. Oh, okay, so it just like slowed down.
This...
On the ground, buddy. Nothing. Where did you go? Right off that. I might need it. Okay, so it's just like this. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Okay, okay. Armor management. Okay. Consumables. Okay, or you can just press number. Get out of here, buddy. Sticking to the mountains. Maybe I can't anymore, but I was. Okay. What do you got for me, buddy? Oops, I didn't mean to shoot you. Breakdown. Thank you. Oh, was I supposed to take that? Sorry. I don't have anything. Guess I was supposed to take it. Didn't mean to not take it. I want to be at full ammo. Oh, they're awesome. Guys, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I promise. But I don't know if you guys are friendly or not. So, guys, let me know. Are these guys friendly? 'Cause I just like killed them for no reason. If they were, if they aren't, then hey, I had a reason. Okay. I am grinding. What? Oh, they know I'm here now. Oh, time to blade them. Oh! Get out of here! You're next, buddy! Ooh, a sentry saber. I'll take it. What's the sentry saber? Wait, what do I have? 73. Okay, but I don't need that. Who else did I take out? You. Oops. Oh, I'll take that. Oh, I should have broken that down. Dang it. What do you got for me? Oh, okay. I already took it. I'll take meat. Okay, what's inside? Oh, okay,
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Oh, that sucks.
Unauthorized access of space. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors.
Sorry.
Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Okay.
I have been programmed to communicate with diplomacy and tact. Please allow me to demonstrate. Gesture procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Prepare to eject all boarded parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You realize we're on ground, right?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Good job.
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Oh, that sucks.
I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location.
Yeah.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information.
Yeah.
Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Yes.
I understand. You are speaking metaphorically.
Oh my gosh.
You wandered outside this ship and experienced a permanent, life-changing
Oh my
encounter.
gosh.
The old you is dead.
No,
Welcome
like,
back, Captain Hawthorne.
seriously.
I extend
I'm not-
felicitations and congratulations on your life-changing experience.
You don't understand
I
my name is
understand.
Rooster.
You are going undercover with an alias. I will update my discretion protocol accordingly. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure,
Why is
and
that
we were
music
forced to
playing?
make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
What? Yeah, I'll
The
just do
settlement of
this.
EdgeWater is located nearby. I recommend speaking to the administrator of EdgeWater
Oh, okay,
and
we get to go to
requesting assistance.
EdgeWater.
I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time.
Okay.
This cartridge identifies
I
you,
won't lose
Alex
it.
Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yes, ADA,
Best
I
of
got
luck in
thanks.
your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Yes. Tap. Tap. I think I'm gonna do. Okay, I get that. I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do. I don't know. Should I do dialogue or stealth? Dialogue or stealth? I think I'm gonna do dialogue so that I can yeah. Okay. I'll do there. Apply. Yeah, I'm gonna be sneaky. Actually, maybe I don't want to do that. Okay, so now that I'm back to this, I'm gonna do that. Okay. That. Just this a couple more times. Okay. There, so now that's good. I accept it. Ooh, perks. I get perks! Yay. I'm gonna do Lone Wolf and then I'll do Cheetah. Lone Wolf and then okay, Lone Wolf. Bye. Yes. I like it. ADA, I'm still not half and half. Sorry to tell you.
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie, from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me hereabouts to check on the guards.
Oh.
Now, seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me they're all dead. Mind telling me what happened here?
I don't like your tone.
Cool your thrusters, friend. Just out here doing my trade. Gathering remains, tagging corpses, filing reports. Guess I'd better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt.
You care?
But who died? Oh, right. Yeah, well, we do need all the hands we got, what with folks in EdgeWater dropping off like cysty pig tumors. Less competition, though, come promoting time. You don't want to amble on over to EdgeWater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition. Oh, and be sure to stop by the EdgeWater Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice.
Hang on, I want
Don't get paid bits to chat with strangers. You want to chew the rag, go talk to Silas over by the cemetery.
buddy? I didn't like your tone. Okay, they're done.
Oh, hey. Where'd you come from?
Hi.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
Sorry.
Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Okay. Never got your name. I'm the
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you.
Pretty killer.
Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Cool. I'm looking at a little money.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Oh. Well, I'm out, buddy. Can I kill you? Yeah. I'm not gonna try to. I mean, I would like to see what happens, but I'm not a murderer. I mean, I am. I just took out an innocent person for no reason, but we're not gonna talk about that. And if you do, I will be very upset. I don't know what that was. Okay, let's go. It's been pretty fun so far. Hey you! Hey you!
I've been feeling pretty
cool.
low these days.
We should keep our voices down.
Hey. Hey guys, you like my knife? You like my knife? Hey, you like my knife? You like it? Cool. Who are you? Bertie. Ooh. Okay, Bert. I'll look for Bert. Wait, Doc. Oh, so I'm gonna look for Doc and Birdie. Okay, Doc and Birdie. I'm going for you, Doc and Birdie. Hey, you. Okay. Doc and Birdie. I will be scavenging. I am a scavenger. Should I just like assassinate this person? Hey.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Yeah. I'll leave you be, man. Next time you ain't gonna be so lucky. What's your name? I'll come back, buddy. Not everything is wrong, even if that means you. Ew. Okay. That would suck. I'm a thief and I'm a bounty hunter.
The grease monkey, Argo?
You.
Seems we've got a guest.
Yeah?
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
Bro. It probably is bro,
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I don't wait for...
Of course not. I
yeah.
don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a new... for a power regulator. Yeah.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
Ah.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
That sounds fun. Let me hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab.
Ooh.
It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Mostly, yeah.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live
That's
there.
not good.
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Okay, you scare me. Tell me what I need.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Can't make any promises.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. Sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Like,
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Okay. I don't need her help.
Are you sure? I imagine Miss Holcomb will make a reliable companion. She knows her way around the Vale.
I'm fine on my own.
Oh, sure. I mean, you got your own business and all, so I'm sure you... Sorry. I'll just be in my garage, fixing stuff. Like I do.
You may find Miss Holcomb at her garage once she and I are done talking. I want you to know I appreciate what you're doing for us, even if you are a stranger. Best of luck to you.
Aha. Goodbye. And now...
Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going
I'll
awry.
be back, Reed.
Well,
Next time, you won't be so lucky.
kind of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
Rob that guy. I'm tired of him. Yeah. Should I just do that? I want his monies. If I'm robbing them. Oh, Wait, can I see what's inside of it? Wait, I claimed the locker. Oh, okay, well, that makes sense. A plasma rifle? What? What? I got a plasma rifle. Oh gosh, that's way better. But the long guns. I'll just try it for now. Actually, I'll put it right. I'll do this there. Huh. See what else? I need good stuff. Cool. Not some trash. Guys, look at my new blaster right. Oh wait, do I need ammo? Oh, I need this. Yeah, I have. I'll take it. I need ammo. No. Oh. Dude, what about in here? Oh, it's like a purchase thing. I need to just rob them. Anyone that had that blaster is now mad. I stole from them. So, what's that blue guy? Need to show him why that I need it. Gross sprats, man. So happy. How do I get up here? Oh, this way? Maybe. Hey, man. Okay, let's go. I'll go back to where I got soon. If he doesn't let me steal, then I guess I'll have to steal. I'm upset with him. I don't know why I'm upset with him. He did nothing wrong to me. But that's just how it goes, man. I don't know why, but hey man, oh, it's a marauder. Oh no, there are multiple. Marauder! Die. Okay. I want a sniper. Oh, good. So what is this? 60? Left bleed, two-handed. So yeah, I'll just keep that. Breakdown. Marauder. Huh? Come out!
So much blood!
Scary. Nothing worse unless it's war's worse. Yes, it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. I'm gonna go get down. Brothers are here. Okay. That's overpowered, man. I should do better at stealthing. Yeah, I should probably do better at stealthing. Okay, that's what I'll do now.
We don't want any trouble.
I don't either, buddy. What's up? What do you have to say?
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
I'm leaving. I should. What is this? Oh, God. This thing. Okay, so it's a log. When I'm in trouble, miss. What? Right here, right now.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? Really? Now that you mention it, you don't have the look of an indentured laborer about you. Not nearly enough despair in your eyes. I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Yeah.
Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea.
I'm good.
I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
I'm good. I'm just gonna leave. What am I supposed to say?
I'm listening. Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Yeah.
Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
How are you? Serious.
You're doing this for Reed? Why? If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. A hero to the people who matter. To us. To the ones who come around. To the ones you save. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity, output, profits.
I will destroy you. What's my... What is my quest? I check my quests. So Now can I destroy you? Man, in here that comes from killing someone. I'll take whatever you have. I'll take it. I want it. Sure. Don't know what most of these things do, but hey. I want it. Now, like a true soldier. Hurting anyone. Just taking what was rightfully yours. Oh, you again. Care if you live in here either. Start to tell. I don't know. So this is just like the bathroom. My bathroom, they're long. I need to find a way out. Care. Who might care, but no, it was me. I don't trust you people. Honestly, I don't care that he's doing what you guys don't like and that you guys are working for him. It's your choice. I'm here. No, fine, I'll do it. But I had to take some sacrifices. Because that's how I work. People think they know. That's oh, look at EdgeWater, yeah. I can find a way.
Process unit security patrol initiated. Security threat eliminated.
I wanted to do that because whatever it is, blood and revenge. I'm trying to win. Ah.
since beginning.
From the planet here. Oh, ha 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 ha. Ha ha.
Well, security.
I didn't think anyone was still in here. Now it's mine. Can I just take both? No one deserves power. My gosh. Month of storm exam done. It's been a month. That's what I. Oh, come on. I'm back. Free from the plan. It tried to go home. Just another day. Business, you know. Unlock doors. Okay. Unlock the door. I have to enter in the stupid passcode. Unlock door. Enter the passcode. Oh, okay. That's good enough, whatever. Really scared me there, mister. Not really. Why me? Okay. Nice power now, boys.
Processing. Security patrol initiated. Damage sustained.
Slade's better? Fine. I'm better.
You're not real. You're not real.
Who or what is not real? I am real, alright.
Go away, Phantom.
Ooh, I can't this guy is miserable. I gotta get down to this.
No, just leave me alone.
Where?
Go away, Phantom.
Where are you, man? I am going to head down there. I'm going to find a way down there. Ah! Stop it! Stop it!
Linux performing.
Fight me, buddy. Let's move, buddies. We're all friends here.
Processor running here.
Now, try to just do this car. Can I just do this? Okay, never mind. Get out the normal dumb way. Just gonna head down the train. What's this? I haven't ever used snipe a civilian for fun. Because that's what I do in this game. But are really bad. Actually, no, I don't. I'm only 2 people. Got a sniper too, man. Come at me. I'm about to snipe you. Fox windows. Order now and adds beauty and ventilation to your frontier home. Whoa, man. Whoa. Like, oh my gosh, man. Okay, now that's a lot to take in. Real quick, before I go to that one guy. No, I'm not going there. I gotta go find this one. What's
I
happening?
put my whole life in that cannery.
You must be very proud.
What's happening?
Oh, it's you. Reed told me I should be expecting you. He's inside.
Okay. Goodbye. I'm gonna go find someone. They've done some wrongs to me in the past. I think it's in here. No. Isn't it? Somewhere around here. Oh, I'm trying to find it.
Hello? Are you still there?
No. Hey, man.
What do you think you're doing?
Man, they said they were really good, so I had to take it. What the? Still a good person. What is wrong with me? Just stole some guy's stuff. He's like, what do you think you're doing? I'm like, nothing. Hey, man. Hi. Oh, he's just like, where? I gotta find this guy. I'm gonna also have to take him out, though, because he seemed like a nice guy, too. It's just, he just things.
If people look at me funny, that's just because they don't hear you like I do. What happened at the thermal plant? I was working on Clancy, on the loader here, and everything shut down. Oh gosh. I didn't want anybody to lose their power. I knew folks on both sides. Mr. Thompson must be beside himself. If we could all just get along, maybe things wouldn't have got so bad.
See you around. Time to go talk to Mr. What's-His-Face. Even though I can't get what I want. Find him and just destroy him.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do
it? Yeah, I don't know.
You're right. I put the fate of our town in the hands of some feckless transient.
Oh, Choose.
This is my fault, and all Edgewater's paying for my mistake. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Did you just? Shouldn't have done that. I got really bad. No. Ranged a couple times. This will be on stealth. You're out of luck.
What? Huh? What was that?
Might as well. Ada, we gotta get out of here
Captain,
fast.
what can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Oh wait, I really hope that I know what I'm doing. Okay. Let's do this. Wait, how much? Yeah, I got 31. Let's get out of here. Time to leave. I've done some wrongs. Get it!
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's get out of here! Yeah! Soldiers are very upset at me right now. Hope I didn't cause anything really bad at that. Revolutions, you're average. Just destroying everything.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Who's that?
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
What? Never. I mean, I have been better.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Okay. Fine.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Okay.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab.
I can go to your
And remember,
lab?
don't trust the
Whoa.
board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Cool. Got it. Well, I think that's going to be all for today, guys. We've completed our first planet, which I think is pretty fun. And I think I'll see you guys later. Bye!